Good morning, it's Kenneth Purdom, real estate photographer. So I wanted to continue our discussion about getting the home ready for real estate photo shoots and how you can do that, increase the value of your home without spending any money. And that's just clean it up and get it ready. So we're going to talk about the front yard. If you stand in the front yard and you imagine you're going to take a photo of that, windows need to be open, mini blinds need to be open. They can be down and cracked, curtains pulled back. So you want it to be open and friendly, not closed. You don't want that haunted house look. You want it to be open and friendly. So open the windows, open the garage windows. So if you got garage windows on the front, you can have the mini blinds down again, but leave them cracked open or pull all the mini blinds up. If the rule of thumb is if sunlight is coming in the window, leave them down and cracked open. But the idea is that it's open and friendly. You do need the front door closed when you're doing real estate photo shoots from the front of the house. You want that front door closed because if you leave it open, it gets a glare on the glass door. It just looks awkward. Some doors have some color. They're red, they're yellow, they're white. They have some personality, so you're trying to, that's part of what you're selling. It's the feature in the house, so you want the door closed when you're doing the photos on the front. Pick up all the toys in the yard, pick up all the tools in the front yard, hide those, get rid of them. The water hoses, anything dog related, dog leashes, dog kennels, get those off the porch, the patio. So all we want to see is shrubs and a house and trees and open windows. We don't want to see cars, we don't want to see toys, we don't want to see tools, we don't want to see water hoses. Don't want to see security signs, take those down, hide those behind the shrubs. Flags. General rule of flags is take them down and hide them, get rid of them. Sometimes when you do the photos, they can be blurry when you actually take the photo because the wind is moving the flag. There's some ways to work around that, but generally speaking, the flags are detracting and they can be blurry. They can be an issue when you're processing the photos. If you have your name on anything in front of the house, a doormat, a flag, a wreath, a plaque, take that down, get rid of it, hide it. No reason for your name to be in the photos anywhere through the house, or especially on the front of the house. We're selling the house. We're not marketing the family name. Let's see. Sun. In a perfect scenario, you would want the sun hitting the front of the house. If it does, some houses it moves left to right, right to left. It's never really on the front. But if your sun is ever hitting the front of the house, that's when you want to schedule the photo shoot so the sun is hitting the front of the house. Usually that's your money shot. So you want your money shot to be lit up. And in Tennessee on real tracks, they're required to provide 3 photos of the front of the house. So you usually do one from the left, middle, and from the right. So on a large home, you'll do 3 to 6 photos of the front of the house. 3 looking at the house that show the whole house, and a couple of walk-up photos, and then the patio, the front entrance area photos on the outside. So just depending on the size of the house and the personality of the house. But I think RealTrax requires you to provide 3 photos, and if those are all in the shadow, it just looks dark and gloomy. If you can schedule the photo shoot when the sun is hitting the front of the house, it'll make that money shot, that first click shot, much brighter and get you more attention. Just looking at my notes here. Chairs on the front entrance area. Preferably all the same, all turned, all the cushions ready to go. If they're not complementing the marketing of your house, hide them, put them in the garage, get rid of them. If they're different colors, or if they're not complementing what you're selling, get rid of them. For the photos, a lot of times, I would say once a month, I get to a house and there's a lot of personal items. There's the where they're smoking on the front of the house, and so all their smoking items, their ashtrays, are all there at the front door. You don't want that. You want to clean that up and get rid of it. And if you're thinking the photographer is going to edit all of that out, and make it look perfect, it's technically possible, but the real estate agent is not paying for that type of edit most of the time. If you want to make everything perfect, it's probably technically possible, but just your average real estate photo shoot, that's not the type of edit that's been purchased. They have purchased a real estate photo shoot, which makes sure the photos are colored right, they're lit right, they're straight and level, and they're good photos. And they could even be great photos, but they're not. You can't over edit a real estate photo. There becomes a point where it's an ethical issue. So the property is called real estate photography. It's got to look real. So the way to get the property to look its best is to start a week, 2 weeks before the photo shoot and clean the property up. All right, thank you. There's more at realestatephotographerpro.com. Just go to the website, go to the very bottom, and click on how to prepare your home for a real estate photo shoot. Thank you.